FIFA World Cup 2026. Group stage match schedule. Match 1, South Africa versus Mexico. 12th of June 2026, 1 o'clock a.m. Match 2, South Korea versus Czechia. 12th of June 2026, 8 o'clock a.m. Match 3, Canada versus Bosnia. 13th of June 2026, 1 o'clock a.m. Match 4, USA versus Paraguay. 13th June 2026, 7 o'clock a.m. Match 5, Qatar versus Switzerland. 14th of June 2026, 1 o'clock a.m. Match 6, Brazil versus Morocco. 14th June 2026, 4 o'clock a.m. Match 7, Haiti versus Scotland. 14th June 2026, 7 o'clock a.m. Match 8, Australia versus Turkey. 14th June 2026, 10 o'clock a.m. Match 9, Germany versus Curaçao. 14th June 2026, 11 o'clock p.m. Match 10, Netherlands versus Japan. 15th of June 2026, 2 o'clock a.m. Match 11, Ivory Coast versus Ecuador. 15th June 2026, 5 o'clock a.m. Match 12, Sweden versus Tunisia. 15 June 2026, 8 o'clock a.m. Match 13, Spain versus Cape Verde. 15 June 2026, 10 o'clock p.m. Match 14, Belgium versus Egypt. 16 June 2026, 1 o'clock a.m. Match 15, Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay. 16 June 2026, 4 o'clock a.m. Match 16, Iran versus New Zealand. 16 June 2026, 7 o'clock a.m. Match 17, France versus Senegal. 17 June 2026, 0 o'clock a.m. Match 18, Iraq versus Norway. 17 June 2026, 4 o'clock a.m. Match 19, Argentina versus Algeria. 17 June 2026, 7 o'clock a.m. Match 20, Australia versus Jordan. 17 June 2026, 10 o'clock a.m. Match 21, Portugal versus DR Congo. 17 June 2026, 11 o'clock p.m. Match 22, England versus Croatia. 18th June 2026, 2 o'clock a.m. Match 23, Ghana versus Panama. 18th June 2026, 5 o'clock a.m. Match 24, Uzbekistan versus Colombia. 18th June 2026, 8 o'clock a.m. Match 25, South Africa versus Czechia. 18th June 2026, 11 o'clock p.m. Match 26, Switzerland versus Bosnia. 19th June 2026, 1 o'clock a.m. Match 27, Canada versus Qatar. 19th June 2026, 4 o'clock a.m. Match 28, Mexico versus South Korea. 19th June 2026, 7 o'clock a.m. Match 29, USA versus Australia. 20th of June 2026, 1 o'clock a.m. Match 30, Scotland versus Morocco. 20th of June 2026, 4 o'clock a.m. Match 31, Brazil versus Haiti. 20 June 2026, 6:30 a.m. Match 32, Turkey versus Paraguay. 20 June 2026, 9 o'clock a.m. Match 33, Netherlands versus Sweden. 20 of June 2026, 11 o'clock p.m. Match 34, Germany versus Ivory Coast. 21st June 2026, 2 o'clock a.m. Match 35, Ecuador versus Curaçao. 21st June 2026, 6 o'clock a.m. Match 36, Tunisia versus Japan. 21st June 2026, 10 o'clock a.m. Match 37, Spain versus Saudi Arabia. 21st June 2026, 10 o'clock p.m. Match 38, Belgium versus Iran. 22nd June 2026, 1 o'clock a.m. Match 39, Uruguay versus Cape Verde. 27th June 2026, 4 o'clock a.m. Match 40, New Zealand versus Egypt. 22nd June 2026, 7 o'clock a.m. Match 41, Argentina versus Austria. 22nd June 2026, 11:00 p.m. Match 42. France versus Iraq. 23rd June 2026, 3:00 a.m. Match 43. Norway versus Senegal. 23rd June 2026, 6:00 a.m. Match 44. Jordan versus Algeria. 23rd June 2026, 9:00 a.m. Match 45. Portugal versus Uzbekistan. 23 June 2026, 11:00 p.m. Match 46. England versus Ghana. 24 June 2026, 2:00 a.m. Match 47. Panama versus Croatia. 24th June 2026, 5:00 a.m. Match 48. Colombia versus DR Congo. 24th June 2026, 8:00 a.m. Match 49. Switzerland versus Canada. 25th June 2026, 1:00 a.m. Match 50. Bosnia versus Qatar. 25th June 2026, 1:00 a.m. Match 51. Morocco versus Haiti. 25th June 2026, 4:00 a.m. Match 52. Brazil versus Scotland. 25th June 2026, 4:00 a.m. Match 53. South Korea versus South Africa. 25th June 2026, 7:00 a.m. Match 54. Mexico versus Czechia. 25 June 2026, 7:00 a.m. Match 55. Ivory Coast versus Curacao. 26th June 2026, 2:00 a.m. Match 56. Germany versus Ecuador. 26th June 2026, 2:00 a.m. Match 57. Netherlands versus Tunisia. 26th June 2026, 5:00 a.m. Match 58. Japan versus Sweden. 26th June 2026, 5:00 a.m. Match 59. Australia versus Paraguay. 26th June 2026, 8:00 a.m. Match 60. Norway versus France. 27th June 2026, 1:00 a.m. Match 61. Senegal versus Iraq. 27th June 2026, 1:00 a.m. Match 62. Cape Verde versus Saudi Arabia. 27th June 2026, 6:00 a.m. Match 63. Spain versus Uruguay. 27th June 2026, 6:00 a.m. Match 64. New Zealand versus Belgium. 27th June 2026, 9:00 a.m. Match 65. Egypt versus Iran. 27th June 2026, 9:00 a.m. Match 66. Panama versus England. 28th June 2026, 3:00 a.m. Match 67. Croatia versus Ghana. 28th June 2026, 3:00 a.m. Match 68. Colombia versus Portugal. 28th of June 2026, 5:30 a.m. Match 69. Uzbekistan versus DR Congo. 28th June 2026, 5:30 a.m. Match 70. Algeria versus Austria. 28th June 2026, 8:00 a.m. Match 71. Jordan versus Argentina. 28th June 2026, 8:00 a.m. So viewers, which team do you think will win the FIFA World Cup 2026 trophy? Let us know in the comment.